let's get right down to it. Why are you going onto the wrong stream? Why are you over there? Come on, man. Behave. Okay. Well, all right, you do you. All right. Okay, well. Oh, and your mate is Miss Resident Evil 2. Oh, and this is super quiet, so we need to turn this up. There we go. Where were we up to? And is this actually picking up the correct data sound source? Because I'm not 100% sure that it is. So let's just quickly tab over to this little doodad and make sure that it is, in fact, what it's supposed to be. I think you can hear that. Oh, I probably need to then whack it up a bit more because Resident Evil was so overwhelmingly quiet that it was really difficult to hear. But there we go. Now you're hearing things. You should be. Right, what were we doing? We just got the shotgun. That's what it was. Oh, sorry about being a bit flat last time as well. It was I had a bit of a technical issue getting the stream running, and it was all just a bit, and so that wasn't good. But we've sorted it now. So let's go upstairs into the attic, and we'll deal with our friend that was waiting up there for us. Because now we've got a shotgun. You gonna one-hand the shotgun, Leon? I don't think you are, but, you know, you do you. They don't hire just anybody to protect the president's daughter. Oh yeah, we don't have any of that shit yet. What do we have? Oh, Silent Hill mentioned. Should probably play the new one at some point as well. But, alright, okay, so this is where we got to, and it was a case of... I'm looking up here. Okay. Ooh. Alright, instantly. Out of the gate, not a good time. Let's see. So we can go into... Oh. We've already been in there. But that's okay. Maybe we'll just check this dead-end hallway. I'm sure this won't be bad. Consider this a gift. Oh, there you go, lickers. Blind as bats. Okay. Oh dear. Right, so if we're very quiet... we can maybe not get got. That's good to know. I don't know if that was a feature in the original game. Okay. Why is there just... there's a big pile of shit. Why is there like a Jeff Goldblum sized pile of poo just sort of sat there? Why is there a creepy doll in like the top of it? I mean, I know it's Umbrella and all that, but like, it's just fucking weird. Like, why would it be there? Okay. Carrying on. Oh, hey, buddy. You're not having a good time, are you? I'm sorry, son. That doesn't look like a nice way to go. Right, so we needed to do something with a C4, but I don't think we found the primer charge or whatever it was called, the igniter. But we did find some notes, I think. Some guy's scribblings. There it is, yeah. So, Justice and Pride. Detonate, right? Okay, yeah, detonate it. But where's the... how does one detonate it? It looks like maybe we can... No. It's not going to be as simple as just shoot it, is it? That'd be too gauche, even too fiddly, even for Resident Evil. Like that's not the kind of thing they do, is it? Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about all this. Is there... Where else can we look? Where else can we go? Is there anywhere we've not really been? Got a dial lock, yeah, but no real dial for it. Oh, fuck it, we'll go out this way. See what's over here. Oh yeah, and there was over here, but we needed to get a jack handle of some description. So, realistically, I don't really know where to go. We'll figure it out though. Have we been through here? It doesn't look like it. Or if we have, we haven't been in here properly, it looks like. Oh no, we have. We came in here and looked at the fish egg. Okay, good. Nice to know. Nothing. Alright. Well, we'll just, I guess, make do with what we got. Much like Dean Friedman in Well Said the Cuckoo Clock. That is a reference that nobody's gonna get. I don't know why I said that. Safe. We haven't found anything interesting, have we? Because we did the thing with the... We got the... Oh yeah, that was the key card though, I think. So, okay. Yeah, we did that. No. Uh-huh. So kind of nothing interesting. I'll tell you what, I'm going to flip that over because then the mouse won't keep going, hey, maybe you're using a mouse. But a very twitchy mouse. Very sensitive mouse. Fragile masculinity or something. Alright, so maybe we could view files. Y and RB. Alright, so if we genuinely... Oh. Aha. Oh. I've had it the whole time. Right, so lion, wheat, and bird. So we have lion, wheat, and bird. Okay. So that's a good start. Nice. Nice. Okay, I feel a bit stupid now. But that's okay. We can just feel a little bit stupid, you know? That's allowed. So we have then a unicorn statue through here. He's not getting back up anytime soon. I shouldn't have said that. I immediately regret saying that. Fish, scorpion, and jug. Fish, scorpion, jug. Doing well, doing well. And then I guess is there like a lady statue somewhere that I haven't interacted with? Probably. Safe. Crank handle slot. Oh yeah. There was the other side of that, wasn't there? And I just for better or for worse, I decided not to go down there because I thought that's not going to go well because there was the blown up helicopter. That's right. Tell you what, while we're here, I think these probably go... Was there 3 dials down here? Yeah. So we can maybe pop a... Oh. That's a start.
Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
Okay. I do not remember this puzzle from the original. Stop comparing to the original. That's what I need to stop doing. I don't need to know whether it was like the original or not. It's so long ago that I played the original that I honestly don't think I could remember if it was the same or not. Alright. Right, here we go. So this is where the mood shifted and everything was just a little bit wee-woo. And it all just seemed a little bit sketchy. And I thought, nobody does that kind of tonal shift if something bad isn't going to happen. So maybe something bad's going to happen. The helicopter crashed. Okay, good. Or we can go out there. Can we go out here? Was this where you found the handgun parts to make the Matilda? I think. Maybe. I might be remembering wrong. Anyway, let's go outside. How could this go wrong? Oh, there's a cutscene. That doesn't bode well. Hey?
Leon?
Oh. Hey, Claire. How's it going?
Claire! Hold on. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. Fire. In the disco.
Claire.
Fire in the Taco Bell.
So nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
Horroring.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him.
Not like that, we're not.
Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Claire's story's not going to be fun to play then.
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Well, yeah, I should hope so. Okay. So, does this mean there are a bunch of... Okay.
Got a situation here.
Bolt cutters. Okay.
I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy?
Ooh, bullets.
Marvin!
I'll have some bullets.
Damn it.
Get the bolt cut. Oh, I remember this bit. This is the bit with all the... Oh, no! Alright, well, he doesn't seem that bad, so maybe we'll just get him with the regular old... Maybe the regular old pop, 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 you know? Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, we can use the bolt cutters here as well. Very good. Very nice. Oh, hey, buddies. Wait, what? Who are you? Where are we? Is this seems like this is Leon's desk, maybe. I don't want that. This is not the place that I'm thinking of. Buddy. Go down and stay down, right?
Oh, what the hell?
I heard something. Oh no. Okay. Look, I've got to explode. Should it?
Son of a bitch.
That's right, Leon. That's right. I want that knife back, mind. Thank you. Wait, what? When did I get another knife? I don't remember getting another knife. Oh, hey, buddy.
You bastard.
Can I? Shit! That is not what I meant to do. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was not actually what I meant to do. What I meant to do was this. I don't trust you staying dead, buddy. I don't trust you staying dead either. But oh, he gave me some bullets. I suppose that's... Can't really complain about that. Alright, okay. Now, there better be some goodies here, because I have just spaffed a lot of time and energy. How am I doing? Where do I check me? Oh, fine. He's fine. He's fine. Fines are dangerous. Ooh. Looks like I've got to come back for the electrical part. A valve. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Combine. Ooh, which means we've just made a spot, because then I can combine this with this. And then we got some bullets. So maybe I could take the valve. Or I could take the electrical part. I don't really think I need the electrical part. Who was that? Who's that getting back up? As if I didn't know. Derek. Oh, we can unblock whatever was blocking that, I guess. Oh, Jesus! Where were you, buddy? Right, you're definitely not getting back up. That's what we like to see, is heads popping. Heads are popping. People not stopping. Okay, oh, a fuse. An electrical part. They called it an electrical part. It's a fuse. Alright, so we're going to put a fuse in this, right? Is that where we're heading? No, I'm heading in the exact opposite direction where I thought I was going. Always good. Here we go. So now we can get back out. But also, that means we can take the valve as well. We can take a valve with us. A round handle. Okay. So, I think that was all the things to find. It certainly looked like it. Yeah. Is it worth me just having a quick scooch round? Looking for any other cool stuff I might have missed. Some boards, apparently. Some bullets. A big flashlight, but no, Leon's happy with his little torch. Spectacular battery life on this torch, like. Have I been in here? Apparently. Don't remember being there. Ooh, but apparently... Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look over here. Oh. That's not a good sound. Oh, he got back up. Hey, buddy. Well, do you know what? You're happy in there. I think we'll just let you and your AI hang out in there, eh? Oh, hey, of course you two got back up. And I probably shouldn't have come in to let you see that I had gotten back up. But that's okay. So we're going to head out. You're definitely not getting back up. Alright. So we can probably put some stuff in the chest. I feel like we should probably leave the green herb. And I wonder whether... Got 10 minutes till regular stream. I wonder whether we could potentially go and put the round crank. There was that thing round the corner, right? I think we could potentially go in here. Because there was a something to crank over. Oh, hey, buddy. I don't like that you're on fire and walking towards me, because then that's like a double hazard, you know? Where did you even come from? God. A plain round handle. Oh, Jesus, there's two of yous. Maybe we'll just let you do that and then we'll run away. Okay, so we could... Is there a sprinkler system Is that where I'm looking to? Crank. Oh, it's a crank handle slot, right? Oh, excuse the shit out of me. If I'd known that. Oh, there you go. There's a valve waiting over there, which I can't get to. I have to go downstairs. Okay. Come on, Leon. You've got 9 minutes. This isn't speedrun pace. But then again, I'm not a speedrunner. Nor will I ever be. Maybe at my own game. Time and other fiddly concepts. 360 no scope. Can you fucking not? How are you? How? Explain to me where you even came from, let alone how you got up. Oh no, I do remember you. I do remember you actually. That's my own bad. I'm sorry. You just have one of those faces, I guess. All right. So was this the bathroom? Yeah. Men's locker room. Okay. So we can use our Valve Half-Life 3 confirmed on there and get inside here. No, I'm not falling for that, buddy. How stupid do you think I am? If you get back up after that, I'm going to be very cross. Very cross. Okay. So this should be... What? There's nothing there. How is there going to be nothing there? Oh. Oh no. A long corridor. They're giving me ammo. Alright then. Come on. Shit, there it is. It's blind though. It's blind. So if I'm very careful... I don't make any noise. If I don't make any noise, it's not going to come for me. Maybe I can just gently sidle into this room here. Okay, we did it. Can it hear me in here? I hope not. Oh, it's the STARS office. Very good. Working with Wesker. We've got a battery. Just a 9-volt battery, huh? Okay. Heat resistant number 3 number combination. So perfect. We need that. I'd really like a typewriter as well, because I don't really want to go back out there and have to like hustle my way to a save point. So if there could be, you know, just a cheeky little maybe just a little save point over here, that would be nice. Do I need a floppy disk or something? Thanks, center. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, your dongle key into the USB port. That's fair. Oh, I don't have room for any of this stuff. Got room for that, though. Could maybe then combine... No. Combine with that. 16 bullets now. Dare I? It's hubris, but dare I try? Who's this little guy? He feels like a collectible. Do I shoot him? I shoot him. That feels like a sparkle. I feel like that was meant to happen. It's probably meant to shoot him. That, or I've just committed an egregious sin. It could go either way. I'm not really sure. Well, the only other thing in here is there's the flashbang and the red herb, but the red herb doesn't do anything by itself, whereas at least the flashbang. But these things are blind. That's useless to us. All right, okay, come on. No problem. I've just got to. Do you know what it is? All I've got to do is just. No, oh, it's gone. That's worse somehow. That's. Oh no. That's so much worse that it's gone. If I'm just very quiet, and I just go around this corner. No, no, no! Just go on the wall. Just go on the ceiling. Go back on the ceiling, man. Go back on the ceiling. Ah! 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 I'm okay. It's fine. We're good. Okay. See, it's back on the ceiling now. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh no. Ah! Ah! No! This is like the worst part. This is like specifically designed to fuck with my 11-year-old self. No! I remember your pre-renders looking like that in PlayStation Magazine. No! Okay, we're good. We made it out. Okay. All right. Whew. Just in time as well. 2 minutes to spare. What did I find? A battery. Wasn't worth it for a battery. Really wasn't worth it. What can I even use the battery for, man? Oh no, I know the safe code. I'll tell you what, we've got 2 minutes. Let's go unlock the safe. Do I have room? I don't have room. I'm gonna put some stuff away. And then we'll go get whatever's in the safe. Hello, by the way. So we're gonna put away I guess the flashbang, because you know, we'll put away this as well. Okay. I'm really warm. I think I was really cold before I put this on, and now I'm really like unbearably warm, so I might have to take this off before starting stream proper. So left 9, right 15, left 7. Left 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 7. Nice. Oh, cheeky little hip pouch. Don't mind if I diddly do. Very nice. Oh, and now, and it's even telling us when I've cleared the rooms out. That's really nice. That's really nice. It's a really nice touch. All right, 1 minute to go. Oh, Marvin, no, my dude.
Still alive.
He's gonna die. I remember the cutscene, but they've made it hurt way more because he's a cool guy. Oh, okay. Well, let's turn that off. Resident Evil 2. And we will come out of that, flip the mouse over, we'll press play on the music. It'll be too loud because it was coded for Resident Evil. There we go. And then we're going to open up Godot, and I'm going to take this off because, Christ, it is warm in here. Oh, too warm, too warm. And then if required, we've got a jumper as well. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Let's go. So, where do we get up to? So we got highlight on mouse over, custom item behavior, which is going to be, I think I'm going to get rid of that. We know we're going to add custom item behavior if required. Oh yeah, and we'll swap over to regular stream. And I don't need to change category because I didn't go into the wrong category in the first place. Highlight on mouse over, that would be nice. A clear all stations button. Oh yeah, we said that that wasn't necessarily required. So basically, I think we've got what things do we then need to worry about now? So I think we need to worry about recipes, models, and maybe what else do we need to worry about? Other features. So recipes and models, I guess these are sort of related, but they can, I think these could go in either direction. We could make models first, we could make recipes first. We could decide on recipes based on models, we could decide on, you know, don't really matter, because some of this stuff, I've already said it's going to be, what was it? Can't remember my categories. Well, that's arbitrary, really, now that I think about it. We can change these tabs. But the idea is basically just, we're going to have some models, recipes, whatever, things to unlock. It might be nice, so other features. So I think it's really, that's something that'll keep us busy, regardless. Other features, I don't know what they might be. So, flavor texts, story, items. So basically something so that isn't just, that explains what the hell you're supposed to do. Maybe I could hang some voiceover off that, you know, add a little bit extra, I don't know. What is it? What does the scientist, creepy scientist guy sound like? I don't know. Probably not like me, but something. Hopefully a voice that I can do. Because I'm not getting somebody to do voices. Effects, I guess. We probably want some, we need stations. Some models. That's either going to be models, is going to be reagents or recipe items, stations, background. I kind of feel like that's it, and then we need a menu as well. I suppose we also need a menu. And probably common to everything, a save function in a giant big poster, because it's this is not a game you can beat in half an hour. This is hopefully going to be a game that you play over a little while. So just bunging a bunch of integers into player prefs isn't really going to cut it. Not really going to do the job. So we need to... Why is that so far along? Let's put me there. I remember me always being this high up. Have I? Whatever, doesn't really matter. So... could potentially do a little bit on another game. Start having a look at something else. Building zombies, for example. I feel like it's not necessarily going to borrow the same stuff, but drag and drop might be nice for building zombies. As much as it's nice to have like the menu for these bits, it would be cool to be able to pick something up and drag it around. But maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we don't need to worry too much about that. I have a horrible feeling these two games are going to end up being, while they're going to be, in terms of content, they're going to be different. I think thematically they're going to be quite similar. Like, gameplay-wise, they're going to be super similar. Maybe we need like a test course element to this. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Maybe this is where we bring back Zombie Quap. And Zombie Quap just comes out of the recycling bin. And it's basically that you make your zombie and you have to demonstrate, based on the zombie you've made, like that it's a decent enough zombie to release into the wild. And one of the ways that you test it is Zombie Quap. That might be fun. Okay. So I think that would be good. So we've kind of got the broad structure. So what do we have? So we've got this. We can put down items to make other items. Then we can go into another station and we can put down those items that we've just unlocked to make yet other items. That's the whole game. We've kind of finished the concept. From a technical standpoint, it's finished. So now what we need is we're going to have various levels, and we're going to have a bunch of recipes and reagents that will unlock at the start of each level. So I guess probably what we want to do is, I guess, like a little dialogue box. So we probably want on here just like a, I don't know, like some sort of control. Doesn't even need to be that kind of control. Probably make it something a bit more meaningful than a control. What do we have our inventory as? Our inventory is a tab container. We probably don't want it to be a tab container. We just want it to be like a little dialogue box, right? So we want maybe like a margin container. No. Panel container. I don't remember which one I'm looking for. Code edit. Range. Flow container. V-flow. We don't want any of this. I think it is. I think I actually just want a center container. That's it. So we'll just have a center or a center container. We want this to be in the center. And then inside our center container, we're probably just going to have a text box. Text edit. Just a text. Where's our text box? Which text? Label? No, doesn't feel like it. Label. Plain text. Can we have a dialogue box? I can't remember if you have a dialogue box. Like a panel container. A style box. That seem reasonable? That might be it. Minimum width 200 by 200. That looks about right. That's basically what we're after. And so then inside our panel container, we're going to have a H whatever thing. Flow container. Not flow, not flow. A VBox container. And then inside our VBox container, we're going to have just some text, I think. Is it? Label. And then also a button. No, not a control, just a button. Button. Base button. Just a regular old button. Checkbox button. Option button. Menu button. We don't want to pop a menu. It's just going to be a regular button. So, okay. And then in here, we should be able to type Not what we're after. Auto wrap mode. We basically want pros to be in this box, but I haven't given it like a minimum limit. So how big does this get before it messes up? Okay. So if I then do this onto a new line, it does put it on a new line. That's not ideal. So can I set you to have a maximum width? No, it does not look like I can. Let's have a look. Dialog box, Unity, not Unity. Ugh, Godot. Have I done that in here? Did I make that a child of a canvas layer? I'm not sure I necessarily did I? Maybe we should do that. Let's break some stuff by putting these inside a canvas layer. I have a feeling this is going to bust everything. But you know, we'll just do it and see what happens. Does it still work? We'll get rid of this for a second and then just see if... So far so good. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. So, ba-bow. There we go. So everything still works, seemingly. So, what do we want to do with this? So, probably shut the game first before I do anything else. And actually shut it rather than pretend to click it and mess it up somehow. So, we're doing that. It exists in this place. Ooh. Oh wait, no, we don't want it to have any kind of do we? It's this thing that we would change it on if we were going to change it on anything. But this just keeps it centered, right? No, that keeps it centered. This is a panel container, which is the thing that's giving it the clip contents, no? Custom minimum width. Use container properties for positioning. Okay, so we could maybe move this around a bit, like so. Which is just, I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. Do we want it the other way? No, I think it's this way around, isn't it? Well, let's check, because we do have a tutorial here, which is teaching us how to do it. So we create a panel as a child. Now this, oh God, it's on Zenva. No, we'll maybe not use Zenva, shall we? Maybe we'll have a dialogue box. No, come on. I just want a simple tutorial. It doesn't need to be, oh, you know what? Pop-up box. Godot. Tutorial. No. Why is it that there is such a... I don't want to have to watch a video just to be able to work out how to do this. Like, Stack Overflow, man. General best practice for pop-up. To be honest, I just want to get a general sense of like when you're making pop-up boxes, this is a decent pattern for how to make a pop-up box. That's... What? No. Let's go to the docks. And we will just figure it out a little bit at a time. Christ alive! Right, so introduction to 2D. God. Why are the docks so badly structured? They're not structured in terms of, oh, what do you want to do something, right? You want to do something. So here are a couple of like simple worked examples. No, it's just, here's a bunch of fucking spaffed out methods that we've written. Christ. Okay. So. GUI documentation index. Is that what we're after? Maybe? Fucking hell. Right. Buttons, labels, line out. Typical layout controls include box containers. No, that is not what we're after at all. Margin containers. Adjustable margin on each side of its control. Blah, 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 blah. So do we actually need a margin container? No, I don't have a margin container. I have a center container. So we're not looking for a margin necessarily. Good. So I guess we've got somewhere in here we'll have the layout containers. Box containers. What inherits from box container? No. Margin. Nothing inherits margin. Scroll. No. Tab. No. Pop-ups. A base class for contextual windows and panels with fixed positions. Custom pop-up. So can you show me a worked example, like an actual screenshot of what a pop-up menu or a pop-up panel looks like? Have you asked yourself to take even a cursory screenshot of the default? No, you haven't, because why the fuck would you? Okay. Pop-up menu is a modal window used to display a list of options. Don't want a pop-up menu. Pop-up panel? Pop-up with a configurable... No. Again, no. Not what we're after. Size and anchors? No. See... Control nodes. Do we have a list of objects which inherited? No, we just get a big long list of all the different methods that you get on each one. It's so focused for the fact that it's considering that the entire engine is built on these fucking nodes. It spends so much of its time focusing on, oh well, this is how you use it in code, and no time at all seemingly. Like a line and a half talking about right base class for all GUI containers, but it then doesn't really explain. So like, where is the high level description? Is this their high level description of the user interface? We build it out of nodes. There are many types of nodes. That's it. Not so. This is what you're going to use. Like, fuck me. It's just. I get that it's written by a whole community full of people, but the documentation is not as, oh, it's really good. The Godot docs are fantastic. You know, it's fully maintained. And it's. No, it isn't. No, they aren't. Not compared to Unity, this is maybe the first thing that I am struggling with is that at the very least, most of the 3D objects behave like 3D objects. Like they behave the same way you would expect them to in Unity. The node system, the parenting stuff isn't that bad. But in terms of having an entire fucking UI system, a really powerful UI system, if you know what you're doing, to then not ask yourself to properly explain it with worked examples. Like here is how we intend you to use these nodes. And I get that, you know, developers don't often like to get too far into intent, but like, fuck me. Do a hello world, you know? Christ. Right, anyway. So, center container. That's what we've got, isn't it? Yes, we have a center container. So what is a center container actually supposed to do? Keeps all of its child controls in its center at their minimum size. And it'll just keep getting bigger. Okay. So can I can't set text. So I can't actually put text in a center container, can I? No. And I can't put text in a panel container, can I? No. And I can't put text in a VBox container. No. I can put it in a label. Can we do line break? Is there anything in here to say, okay, maybe max lines visible -1. What is BIDI? BIDI. Text direction auto. Right, fucking whatever that is. Label settings. Can I set some... what are the label settings? Font? No. Not even remotely what we're after. What's this? No. Auto wrap mode. Arbitrary? Right, okay. Word. Smart. So arbitrary. Okay. So that's something. Word. Labels with auto wrapping enabled must have a custom minimum size configured to work correctly inside a container. So we have a minimum size, which we can set here, I guess, 200 and 200, which doesn't appear to have done anything. 400. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. 600. 400. No, we won't. So then we don't want this to have quite so large of a custom minimum. So we'll set that to be minimum of 200. You know what? We'll just set that to be a minimum of 100. So then it's just in the middle. And basically we can say that. Right. Thank fucking Christ. That was way harder than it needed to be. Okay. So then we'll put a margin container. But we'll pop that as a child of here. It is a child of that already. So then we'll do that. And we'll set our margin. Custom minimum margin. 3. Is that minimum margin? Minimum size. Well, no, not good. So, so currently it is at 600 by 136. Okay, container sizing, horizontal, shrink, begin, fill. Theme overrides, constants, margin left. That's all I want. But you're a margin container. Why is it that I have to go into the theme overrides to tell you to have a little bit of a border around that? Strange, so strange. But okay, that's fine. So we'll maybe set you to be like 8 on each side. That seems alright. Yeah. So we'll call this why is this so wide? Why are you so wide? Have I accidentally done that? What's the max width? What's the width of this window? 1152. So let's set that to be a maximum of 1152 and size of whatever, and then we're going to set this, anchor this to the middle so that it can be a maximum of blare. That seems alright. Although I think realistically what we probably want to do is then move the transform up a little bit, because it would be nice if it wasn't right in the center of the screen, you know? So can I, for my panel, the center container is just the center container. It doesn't have a transform, right? Yeah. So now a panel container, can I change the... I don't want it to be quite... I want it to be the center here, but can I move this up? Like, just by an offset? That's kind of not what I want at all. Can I anchor that? Can I anchor that at the top? But I don't really want it like that. I want it to be kind of like that, basically. Can I just leave... I might just leave it like that, and then just... Yeah, maybe that'll be alright. Oh, there it is. So I can move that around. Okay. Do you know what? I might actually be happy just eyeballing it. Let's put it at 45. No, let's put it at 40. That look about right? That seems alright. So then that's sort of in the center, you know? And so then we can say... we'll call this dialog container. Call this dialog box. We'll call this dialog margin. We'll call this dialog VBox. We'll call this dialog. And then we'll call this dialog dismiss. Smart. Oh, I can feel it in my temple. I think there is a reason that a lot of people hate Unity, well, hate UI full stop. Got to be a special kind of psychopath to genuinely enjoy doing UI, I think. It is a skill I'm not sure I wish to possess. Alright, so that's some text. We can worry about what it says exactly later. What I might quickly do, let's write a little like sort of first level placeholder text. So we'll maybe do like well, every mad scientist has to start somewhere. If we're ever going to take over the world, making zombies isn't cheap. So fucking let's make some stuff for what are we going to say? So everyone has to start somewhere. Um, combining. I don't know. What are we going to combine for the first level? By combining two X's and one Y to make a Z. Well, there we go. That's something. So we'll just do a quick bit of dialogue, just a little placeholder for now. Oh, it wants to install an Audacity update, does it? Well, go on then. I'll let you do that. Automatically close the applications, yes. Please do. Launch Audacity. Incredible. Audacity 3.7 dot something. What am I using? Recording. Device settings. There it is. So we'll just use the headset and we'll play it back through the headset as well so you can hear it. Amazing. Alright, well, every mad scientist has to... No, I should at least try and do a voice, even if it's for the... even if it's just for... even if it's just a placeholder. What does this guy sound like? I want him to be... I'll tell you what. I'm going to draw him a rough idea of what I want this guy to look like. And then maybe the voice will come from that, you know? So I was thinking we could have two guys. One of them, they're not called Burke and Hare, they're called Dirk and Bear. And you've got the, I want this little, like, I don't know, maybe he's like a little block-headed guy. And he's kind of like just a little, oh, it's dreadful. It's quite, I'm not very good at drawing, but he's like a, you know, like a little weedy looking guy. He's got like his little lab coat on. That's terrible, but you know, you get the broad strokes. He's like a little weedy guy. He's got his little weedy science shoes on. You know. So that's guy number one, and maybe he's got like some like kind of boring parted down the middle kind of haircut. Or maybe maybe he's got like a bowl cut. You know, like that horrible Beatles, like the Beatles look, but like uncool. And then I want this other guy to be like this great big hulking massive kind of, you know, he's got like this, it's like kind of a, you know, like a very big, like a you know, V shape on steroids, but like again, like tiny little stubby legs, that sort of a thing. And he's just sort of like, you know, his head's just kind of, I don't know. And he's got like little, I don't know, something like that. And maybe he's got like a little, I don't know. Scientists don't really wear hats, do they? Do they? I don't think scientists wear hats. But maybe he's got like a little, I don't know, something like that. Whatever. And then he's got like a little lab coat, but maybe it like, I don't know, it doesn't fit him. Fit all the. Well, this is the thing, and that was gonna. Well, But this is the thing, is he's got his big lab coat on, and his little pants, his little science pants, and his little science shoes. But I was thinking, so basically, you would think that this guy's going to be like the chemist, and then this guy is going to be like the gravedigger. But it's this guy it's like they swap around, and it's basically this guy has like, you know, he's the gravedigger, so he gets his little shovel, he's off grave digging, and then he gets his little, you know, he's got his beakers and stuff, and he's like blah 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 blah, and he's doing that sort of stuff. So he's like the, not necessarily the smarter one, but and this guy's not very happy, but he's like, and he's like basically, I think maybe he's the bad egg, I don't know. And then this guy's like kind of nice, like mild mannered maybe, but this guy's trouble. And then this guy's just, he also wants to be a mad scientist or whatever. So he's you know, he's maybe a little bit crazy, but he's, you know. But I suppose it could be, he could have like a nice, so I suppose that's the thing, is I've already done like the bait and switch in terms of their roles in the game, but maybe he's got like quite a, I don't know, it doesn't make sense for him to have like a really high pitched voice, so maybe he's got quite a low pitched voice, but like you say, yeah, like so like sort of RP maybe, and then this guy is like, I don't know, sarcastic, short-tempered maybe. Yeah, that could work. I haven't really thought too hard about this guy's voice, other than that he's not as nice, or maybe he's a little bit like, I don't know, maybe he's nice. And then in fairness, we've got another character to think about as well, in that, you know, whatever little light gun game we make, you know, there's got to be somebody's holding the gun, whether that's, you know, implicitly just some policeman person, but you know, we've got Davy Shooter Man here, and he's gonna need to, maybe he says something. So who's he? But that's kind of like a rough idea. So yeah, maybe like a low voice but RP. I don't know. We'll just sort of I suppose this is the thing. I can do some lines and then find it as I go. I don't know how you're supposed to do voice stuff, but let's have him up, you know, in the background, so we can like, at least I can have him in my mind while I press play. You know? Fucking hell. This is cringeworthy doing this on stream. But alright, okay. Every mad scientist that's not RP at all. That's not RP at all. Every mad scientist, oh fucking hell, but that's closer. Every mad scientist has to start somewhere. No, that's still a crap accent, because I'm not RP. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the it probably doesn't stay on the plane, in fairness. Every med no, that's high pitched. I'm automatically going posh and like high pitched. Every mad scientist has to start somewhere. We need money to buy the cool stuff we want to make zombies out of, and that means making some boring things for boring people. We've had a boring request for some Z. I should start by combining 2 X's and 1 Y to make a Z. Then I can pop to the shops and get some more interesting ingredients. It's not good, but it is placeholder, and it will do. So we'll just delete that bit at the start. And we will delete that bit at the end. I said those the wrong way around. But it means I have placeholder and I can just... We're not even going to save it. We're just going to export audio. Export audio. What? What? They've changed how it works. I don't like that at all. Or maybe the big guy sounds really rough but is super intelligent. The smaller guy is really well spoken. Because that could work. That could work as well. I might like that more. I don't know. Let's see. Godot. Where's Godot? There we go. Fcall. Assets. Audio. We'll go dialogue. Level 1. That'll do, I suppose, maybe. And we'll do level 1. We'll just, in fact, we'll just call it level 1, maybe. In the audio folder. Dialogue, and then we'll just save that as level 1. Sample doesn't really matter. I'm not using this. Just need some placeholder. Alright, so we should have now audio dialogue level 1. So I'm not going to listen.
Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
It'll do. Alright, so what would be good is if we can get it when the level starts, like maybe child the audio to this somehow. So when they dismiss it, it basically just doesn't play it again or something. I don't know. Let's add it as a child of this. Audio, not an audio listener, an audio stream player. And then, is that what I'm after? I don't want to do an audio stream player actually. I don't think that's what I want to do at all. I want to do... How do we do... Oh, maybe it is audio stream player. Well, let's see. Quick load. There we go. Autoplay on. Don't loop. So maybe what we can do is we can add a little script on our dialogue container. So maybe we can save this branch as a scene. Dialogue. And then we'll save this as dialogue container. And inside dialogue container, we can maybe add a script on the top level. We'll call it dialogue handler. Like so. Just do, we don't need any of that. It's going to play by default. So then I guess what we probably want to do is on dialogue dismiss. So we want to do a func stop audio close dialogue. We don't need anything coming in, but we do want some references to things. We're going to want a reference to this. We'll call this, we'll just call that dialogue, I guess. That's better. Dialogue. And we also want a reference to, well, it just itself, it's going to hide the entire thing. So then what we're going to do is hide, I guess. But we also want to do dialogue dot, and then we should be able to stop. Can we just stop? And I think that's it, maybe. So in theory, what I should be able to do now is start the game. And it should...
Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
Shit, fucking... Oh, what? nobody likes listening to their voice for a lengthy period of time, especially when they're doing a stupid accent. I need to wire that up though. So on dialogue dismiss, we need to do pressed connect to close dialogue. And then we're going to go back to the close all tabs. Main level.
Every mad sight.
Thank God. Oh. So yeah, we should be able to now
Every mad
read that.
scientist has to start somewhere.
So that's the beginnings of a dialogue system, and basically it means that the story can just be this simple little scooch at the front of it, which says, "Oh, so this is what's happening on this level. So I need to make this thing." And maybe that's the whole idea, is that rather than having, because I don't know if, well, this is the thing, is if we have a look at our inspiration, Little Alchemy has none of that shit. It's literally just plant plus plant gone. You just, it doesn't even tell you. It's just sort of like, yeah, just figure it out, dickhead. Like, how hard could it be? Pressure plus atmosphere plus metal, metal plus lava, lava plus fire, lava plus wind, lava plus gunpowder, life plus lava, life plus metal, robot, earth plus life, human, human plus human, love, love plus human, baby, metal, tool, tool plus love. Oh, I wonder. Ooh, a statue. Metal statue. Metal love. Metal gunpowder. Bullet. Bullet plus tool. Gun. Bullet plus human. Tool plus human. Engineer. I see. But you see what I mean? Like, it's not really giving you much guidance, and I think that's a nice little game. Let's have a look. Did Little Alchemy do well? It doesn't have a Wikipedia page, but people like it. You know, it seems like people enjoy it. On Google Play. Great game. Annoyingly, even when signed into Google Play, it doesn't appear to save progress to the cloud, so I have had to start over any time I have swapped phone or done a factory reset. And instead of being 4 stars, it is 3. Still a sweet game, though. Really, you got a free game, void of advertisements, except for them saying, "Would you like to play our new game?" That's the kind of review that I'm going to get really fucking angry at. If people don't like the game, I'm going to be like, do you know what? Fair enough. Not everybody likes it. But to be like, I like this. I really like this game. But I'm going to give it 4 stars for no reason. I'm not going to say why it's 4 rather than 5. But it's 3 rather than 4 because of a quality of life consideration. Which I think, if I remember rightly, when did this come out? I don't know if it tells you the release date. 2012. 12 years ago. There are kids with phones who weren't alive when this game first came out. Get fucked, man. Go back to your little hovel. Like, nah. You don't get to tell some game designer who put their game out there for you to play for fucking free when it costs to list it on Google Play Store. Fucking sit the fuck down. Give it 5 stars and move along. Who the fuck do you think you are? Anyway, by the by. So that gives us something resembling. Let's whittle that down. We don't need flavor text for the items. We're already broadly scoping things beyond what they should be. All right, so we've got flavor text. We can add flavor text in now. We've got some models, items, stations, background. It is... yep, that's about right. Highlight on mouse over. Highlight on mouse over would be really nice. Would be good. It would be good if we could do like a secondary pass thing. Because there was, if I remember rightly, there's like a decent little good old outline shader. Good old shaders. Let's have a look. Home. Shaders. That's a lot. So we want CC0. I think we want something that people are happy for us to use, because I don't want to be stealing anything. We'll go by most liked, top to bottom. God rays, those are pretty. Oh, PS1 shader. I'll be back for you. I'll be back for you. Pixel Perfect Outline Shader, 4.x, GLES3. That seems reasonable. 2 years old. Mode made for Godot 3. Okay, well, we'll copy that. Apparently that's it. That's popped in there. Let's see what happens if we just do that. So we're gonna go onto our maggot, for example. No, not that one. The other one. Maggot. So we've got one maggot shader. Maggots with shader. So this is the one that we're actually using. So on here, if we... So we're going to have our... There it is. So if we add... Skeleton 3D, that's fine. So then if we add... Surface material override. Can we do a second pass? I think this is where we probably want to be putting it, is on a second pass. So if we can pop in a new shader and we will call this outline.gd. Yep, I think that'll probably do. And then we can basically just go into our outline shader. Oh, it doesn't like that at all. Maybe we need to do it the other way around, but we'll see. We'll see. So maybe we can just do... Well, that's kind of it. But that's saying to me that we need to do it the other way around. Shader. Okay. So maybe could we do it the other way around? And maybe do like a... So what if we do that first shader as quick load outline. We do outline first, and then on the next pass we do quick load. Why is that being weird? Oh. I want to, can I not do that as the next one? Okay, let's try loading, go into our ingredients, upper level. No, that should be in there. Ingredients. No. Assets, items, organics. Maggots shader. Why are you being a dick? Why are you being a dick? Right. So clear all of this. Close. Why have you made this? Why have you made this difficult? That's not what we want at all. No. New shader. Maggot shader.gd shader. Alright. Okay. I don't know why that one went the way it did, but that's okay. We're not worrying too much about it. So we're going to do that. Maybe. So we're going to load. Quick load. Outline shader first. And then if we apply next pass, we do outline, not outline shader, but quick load maggot shader. It is not really doing what we're hoping it will do. But I'm looking at the wrong bit. I need to be looking at the cylinder, which will be why it's not working very well. So I think this just isn't going to work the way I'm hoping it to. So we want to do quick load maggot shader. So it's not a million miles away. It is doing the wobble. It's just not doing the wobble and also applying this thing. So I think what we need to do is change it to be basically just change it to be the other way around, don't we? It's got to be this one first. So quick load maggot shader.gd shader. Then on next pass it's going to be load outline shader. And that's not perfect. But maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay that it's not perfect, you know? And then what we should be able to do is in this, I'm guessing there's going to be a shade line parameter, so we can maybe change that to be a white. So that might, if we just go back into here,
Every med.
so if we do this, and then we do that's going to make a maggot, and it is going to have a nice white outline around it. It does have, because it has those wrinkles in the middle, it is outlining in the middle, but maybe that's okay, you know? Maybe that's not the end of the world. Or maybe what we can do is have a second pass which just lightens whatever the existing shader looks like. So rather than an outline, let's try a different approach. And maybe we just do, we'll do a highlight shader. So let's do another one instead. Mark it with shader. So rather than outline, let's do a new shader, and we'll call this highlight shader. And let's have a look in highlight.shader. So we don't want light. I don't think we want vertex at all. And then we're basically just going to be... What are we going to be doing here? Albedo. What do we want our output to be? I can't remember now. Yeah, I think we just want to change the albedo, right? Yeah. I'll tell you what, let's take this as a copy, and then we'll maybe crib from this a little bit. So we don't want, this isn't what we're after, so we're going to comment all that out. And what I think what we basically want is, we're going to do, yeah, vec2 base equals base UV equals UV to get what it should look like. And then what we're going to do is vec4, it's looking up for the let's do vec4 albedo text equals texture albedo. No, we'll do texture albedo base UV. Do you know what? Actually, I don't even think we're going to need to do that. I think we're just going to do albedo. So we're not changing it really. What we want is just a second pass, which is just going to set the albedo to be just a little bit lighter than it already is. So we're going to do albedo equals albedo RGB times 1.1, something like that. Is that going to do it? And then maybe what we'll do, it doesn't like that. Unknown identifier. That's better. That's maybe it. But it's doing a second pass. Which isn't what we're after at all. Next pass. Can we do render priority 1? If we set that to be lower? So what do we want to do here? We're trying to inherit, use previous pass as starting point for those shaders. Yeah, that's kind of rendering again does not mean the original won't be seen. It's additional pass that when you paint coloring shadows and details, or render on top and do whatever you want with the previous information. Blah, 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 blah. How to get the color rendered from the first material? Exactly, yeah. Discard previous shader pass fragments. That's not what I'm after. Next pass. Get current color and vertex data. Not the next frame, the next pass of the shader. Cannot get the previous pass's color. A blending variable. All the next pass feature does is give the associated mesh an extra material to render with, and nothing more. So what we're saying is that if I'm doing this in a shader, it's probably better to try and do all of it in one go. Especially if it's animated. So I think we'll maybe not bother with this. This highlight isn't going to do it. I think we basically need to say that in here. I mean, we could possibly do it with anything animated effectively. It just isn't going to work. It's not going to work. It was kind of working in the sense that
Every mad site.
what was it? So that works, but it moves. It's moving it. I mean, that looks kind of cool, but also kind of not at all. So Yeah, no, that's not working. So if I want highlight to happen, I would have to apply it at the same time as this first material, or at the very least do this, basically do the exact same vertex bullshit to it in the highlight. Maybe we just do that. Maybe we just do that. It would be so nice. It would be so nice if we could do the if we could do the highlight. Do you know what? I think maybe we will. I can't get the vertex though. I can't get the vertex data from any previous passes. So anything that I do to it, I can't have the pulsate and the highlight at the same time. I think that's basically what we're saying. I don't know what it was about last time's stream, the stream that I had last time, but I had like 5 average viewers and I thought, oh, is this it? I think it was just a fluke. I think it was just a blip. Kind of sad. Well, I guess that's not happening. So maybe we'll just not bother with highlighting stuff. Maybe we could highlight some other way and we could put like a glow on it. Or light it up. Light it up somehow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking second. We're never going to be highlighting. What the hell am I on about? And I'll highlight the station on mouse over. So I am barking very much up the wrong tree here. This is not something that I ever wanted to do. No. We're clearing this. No. This is its own thing. This was going to do its own thing regardless. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I feel very stupid that I've bothered to do all of this stuff, but that's okay. That's not so bad. We're basically talking, we're not talking about this highlight thing. We're talking about, I think what we can probably do, in fact, is just do it in the, so we'll come off that. So outline shader should still work, I guess. We just need to set that up per item. So I guess what I want to do is for each UI, so we want a tab. So can we do tab contents, UI item? That's what we're after. So basically this, we want some sort of mouse. So when we focus, theme overrides. Can we give it a theme? Neighbor left. Focus. What does focus do? Oh, for when you move around using the keyboard. Oh, fuck, I hadn't even thought about that. It's going to be awful to figure out. But what we want is on mouse over, we want to set its background to be a little bit different, I guess. Can I change, if I do a theme? I just want to be able to change the disabled highlighted. I just want it be able to change. It's not a button. I want it to be able to change. I want it to change on highlighted. Can I set a... Can I figure out what colour that is? Settings. There's nothing in here. Show default. Wait, what? Add item type. What is this actually? This is a UI. It's just a UI item. Type ingredient. It's an ingredient. Override all? What the hell, man? So I want this to... I basically want this to change colour slightly on material, texture. So much shit in here, man. It's overwhelming. Do you know, I think that's probably one of the things that's also quite sad, is that you don't realise how little you know coming out of a tutorial until you actually try and do something meaningful. Which I think is possibly why I find it so weird that you're kind of just like, oh, well, I'll just keep learning stuff and maybe I'll never do anything with it, because you're not really learning. You're just making you're almost like making a game of making a game. It's kind of like, oh, and then you click here and then you do that and look, you've made a little game just for you. But like, it's only really when you get into making the stuff that you find all of this, how much you don't know, and you start like working on that, you know? And I think that's like where a lot of the rubber hits the road, and you realise that you can't do as much as you think you can. So how do we do that? So on mouse over, can we have an on mouse over? Do we get an on mouse over function? Mouse entered. So we do get an on mouse entered, but I can't control. So if I pull that up, I can't control this, can I? I don't think. So not there. In here, this guy. This one. So I can't change this, I don't think. Theme overrides. Aha! I could maybe do modulate self. I don't think that's actually going to do what I'm expecting it to. Self-modulate. That's just going to be the brightest. Light mask? No. Visibility layer. I could turn that all down. So you see, that is sort of doing it, but it's not really what we're after. So if I pop this out and put it off to the side, for example, how do we pop it out again? Make floating. There we go. So if we put this over here and I bring that back, so we can fiddle with this value and make it darker, which it works, but I kind of want the opposite. I want it to be brighter still. I suppose what I could do is make it slightly off to the side and make it like a funny color and like highlight it in a different color. But then that doesn't work if the object itself was a funny color to start with. I could maybe do like an emission thing, but I guess you probably can't do that with 2D stuff. Highlight. Come on, for fuck's sake. Highlight. Object 2D. Does it have screenshots? No, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Why does it always have to be fucking YouTube tutorials? Easy enough to do with an Area 2D and connecting the signals. Problem arrive with multiple select do it by keeping track of all the sprites that can be highlighted and do a first one to the highest. No. Oh god. It's literally just and there's no way. Of course I can't push it past. I can't push it past. There is no value past 255. Is there? Self-modulate. That's doing nothing. Can I just like change like a gamma or something like that? I suppose I could artificially set this to be less bright and then highlight it when they mouse over it. Like that. But that's going to look like shit. Fuck me. Do I even want to be a game dev? So much work involved. Maybe I could make a game with no UI. Show behind parent. Top level. Okay, no. Light mask. Texture filter. Inherit. Linear. Nearest. So no, not really. There is no nicely documented way to make something highlight. I suppose what I could potentially try doing is give it a material override and draw around the outside, which seems significantly overkill for this, but we could potentially do no, not maggot shader, new shader material. But it's not going to let me do that, is it? Not while it's running. No, never mind. I think we'll just not do that. We'll just not fucking do that. Cause no, I'm not awesome myself with that. They know to click shit in the, you know. We'll make sure that it is. I think it already does. In fact,
Every mad scientist has.
no, it doesn't. Wait a second. Oh, fucking what? I'm absolutely not asking ChatGPT, specifically because it is well documented that it is not very good at Godot, because all of the Godot stuff is like massively out of date.
Every
Because
mad scientist has to start somewhere.
Godot assistant. What? An AI assistant for the Godot game? No. also, I don't really think that I'd be learning anything. You know, if it just gives me some code, it's not actually teaching me how the engine works. Because again, this isn't programmatic stuff. This is just... It doesn't teach me the fundamentals. And if I'm not learning the fundamentals, then why, like, in a way, why the fuck am I even bothering? Like, what is the point of me asking ChatGPT to make a game for me? Like, what then separates me from, you know, the charlatans who'll lit a comment section saying, oh, it's no AI art is art. It's like, it isn't though. It's imaginative. You know, you had an idea, you thought of something cool and you gave it to a project manager, or you went off to I don't know, it's like going to a restaurant, ordering food and then saying, oh yeah, I made that. That was my decision. You know, they wouldn't have been able to make that if it wasn't for me telling them what to make. It's the separation. They've managed to separate out imagination from creativity. And I think a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, it is creativity. It isn't. If you're not creating it, you're not really involved. You had an idea, you've been imaginative, but you haven't created anything at the end of it because you didn't put the work in. I believe Jeff Goldblum has something to say about that. Your scientists quote. There it is. So no. No, that's not it. It's not the full thing. There it is. No, that's not it. And it is. Do you know what it is? What's really sad is it's actually the best part. I think they haven't put in there. Jurassic Park script. Show me the script. There we go. There it is. A little bit earlier, apparently. I tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You know, you read what others had done and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. You stood on the shoulders of geniuses to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew it, you had it. You've patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. And I think that is the bit of that exchange that people leave out. It's not because obviously the rest of it is a very good exchange, but that particular part is the bit that, I mean, it obviously didn't stick with us well enough for us to be able to remember it wholesale, but it has always stuck with me as a really interesting way of putting it, is that AI and the way that we're doing it now, where the difference between you having an idea and you seeing that idea realized is the difference is that. And it used to be, yes, it used to be you learning how to do something. And you learning how to do something might have been you learning to use a graphics tablet. Or it might have been you learning to use Photoshop. Or it might have been you learning how to code and to get the computer to do it for you. But ultimately, you were still learning something. There was still effort that you put in. You appreciated what you created because you had struggled to create it. There was an element of struggle in there. There was something real. There was something human in there. You weren't just some guy, you know, with a prompt engineer dumping in your stream of consciousness and hoping that somebody else had like their data had been scraped to a sufficient degree that it could crank out something that was close to what you wanted. I feel like this kind of experimentation is something that's really important, because even if I never finish a game, well, I have finished a game, I suppose, but even if I never finish another game, I know that I won, that I took the time to develop that little bit of skill to make something kind of rubbish. And even if in 5 years' time, ChatGPT, you can put in a prompt into ChatGPT and you can get a game that is 10 times better than the game that I made. I know for a fact that the person who created that game didn't work half as hard as I did, and the thing that they created is worth a fraction as much because they didn't make it. They didn't learn anything about themselves along the way. They didn't demonstrate any kind of strength of character. It's the same thing. I'm sure there's a comedian who talks about, you know, like once upon a time you didn't know things, and you'd be like, oh yeah, where was Tom Petty born, or like, you know, what city was Tom Petty born, or when was he born, or something like that, and you just didn't know, you know, you didn't know, and then someday you'd see some guy with like a Heartbreakers t-shirt on. And then you'd go up and say, where was Tom Petty born? What year was he born in? And they'd tell you, and you'd be like, oh my God, I've wanted to know that for ages. But now it's just, you just pick up this and you just know. And it's why I think knowledge is now so disposable, and it's why media literacy in general, and the general intelligence does seem to be dipping in places in a way that I don't think anybody really had allowed for. And it's because knowledge is so easy to have now. It is literally in the palm of your fucking hand, and nobody wants it because it is so easy to get to. And anything that's that easy to get to surely can't be worth anything. If you don't have to work for it, then what's the point? You know, if it's just free. It was something somebody said on a game dev forum as well, is somebody was asked the question on like a Reddit thing. It was sort of you know, why is nobody playing my free game? It's free. And somebody else said, well, if you don't think it's worth anything, if you don't think it's worth even 99 pence, why the fuck would somebody else think it's worth anything? Why would anybody think it's worth their time? You know, like, they're spending their time playing your game, and if you don't think it's worth anything, they're not going to think it's worth anything. It doesn't necessarily always hold up, because sometimes some people give away something that's genuinely quite good for nothing. But I think that is, because of the capitalist society that we live in, that is something that people tend to, I think, on some level, take to heart. Is that if it doesn't take work to achieve something, is it really worth anything? So yeah, I think I would rather not know and learn a little bit at a time than... I'd rather make something flawed than have something else make something for me. I would rather have a game that was crap and mine than a game, or a crap and mine, or made by me and some friends, than a game that's perfect, cranked out by AI, in which all I really had input to was just telling people, no, not telling it, no, not like that, no, slightly different, oh, you messed it up, no, oh, look, it did it on a fluke. This one time I put in the prompt and it spat out exactly what I asked for. And all it cost was a subscription to ChatGPT Pro. And a little slice of whatever makes me human. So, we'll maybe not bother so much with highlight on mouse over this one for now. Because here's me thinking it would be nice and easy. Ah, wait a second. There is a way I could make this there is a way that I could make this work. Let's not prematurely turn that white just yet. Because what we could do is in our UI item, beneath the UI item, we could maybe pop in here. It renders whatever is at the bottom first. So if we put in a little texture rect and we make it so that this texture rect is minimum height is whatever this is. No. Can we texture new? I basically just want it to be a color. New gradient texture 1D. Well, and we're just going to do this. We're going to set that to be white as well. Width 1. Doesn't need to be long. That's it. This is what we're after. And we're going to put that in the middle. And what we're going to do layout direction. Can I make this top level? I wonder. Because what it would be nice to do is basically to set this to be actually instead a color where it was maybe like that sort of a color. And then if we could just automatically, I don't know if it'll let me do it, it won't, but children of a container get their position and size determined only by their parent. So if we could make it so I could apply that texture on top of the active item. So maybe what we could do, maybe we'll get rid of this at this level. The UI item is going to go under something else. So what we could do is we should have, if we start this up, yeah, shut up. Go into here, canvas layer, inventory. So we've got our tab, scroll container, tab contents, and then so inside tab contents, if inside tab contents we can put, maybe even inside the inventory, maybe we just put it in the inventory and we move it around. We snap it to the transform, the central transform of this object, and we basically just make it the size of one of these little bricks. I think we could do that. I think we can potentially do that. So let's go to the inventory. Where's the inventory? There. So what we're going to do is underneath inventory, we're going to add just a texture rect. And we're going to set the color to be a texture rect 1, whatever. And it's just going to be, can I get rid of that one? Yes, I can. And we're going to set it to be maybe there-ish. And that's it. So what it's doing is when we show that, oh, it's not letting me toggle the visibility of it. Visible? It's not letting me toggle that at all. That's strange. It doesn't like it at all. So maybe we need to... Can we do that, maybe? Because that would be ideal. That's basically what we're after. It's just changing the background. Change background color of a UI node. Change background color of UI node. Good. A label. I know that isn't going to have a new style box flat, and you can set a border color and width. I don't know. Why the fuck is it like you just ask me questions? I already have enough questions. I want answers, not questions. Right, this seems like something. So we've got tab, put a UI item. So that is under theme overrides, constants. That's not any good. It's not a panel. Can I put a panel inside here? And just make this like shit. No. What if I get rid of that? Put a panel back in. And make this the parent. Make scene root. And then our panel is however big this thing is. Theme overrides, panel, style box, flat. Layout, custom minimum width. You see, that's not really going to help me, but if we pretend that that's sort of it. Yes, but then it has to know exactly how wide that's going to be, which is not going to be standard. How wide have I set that to be? How tall is it? Is it just... How big's that? Custom minimum width, so 150. So we want it to be 150. So how big is that? Is that 150? Yes. I don't like this. This feels too this feels super fragile. Minimum width, so 150, 150. So what if I change that? How does it know? Why is it decided to be that big? I don't understand how that's managed to do that. Worries me. And then we could maybe, so if we change that to be RGB 222 222 222. In fact, if we just set that to be white, I think that would be enough. So could I save that and then turn that off and turn it on? Shit. How is it? How does it know to do that? Background color. Oh, it's because I'm changing the background color, so it doesn't matter now. I think so. That'll get bigger past a certain point. But if I just set that to 150, and that if that gets smaller past a certain point, no, it doesn't do anything now. Well, that's worrying. I don't understand it, but it works. So if I just set that to be a background color of completely white, but with then like a transparency of 30, just a little bit higher than what it's used to, and then if I save that as highlight. Why is it that I have to toggle it? I just want to be able to. What is the default color? Reset. So what is that? That's, wait a minute. That's not it. So if I add a new style box, empty. Resource, that's not it. Style box, flat. So it's specifically to do with that color. No. So that is the background color, but if I can, and that's going to be it, right? No. Oh, because then that's not going to work. Because then that's going to be. Oh, piss off.
Money to buy the cool stuff we want to make zombies out. Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
Unlock item.
We need money to buy the cool stuff we want to make zombies out of, and that means making
Unlock
some
item
for
in
boring
base.
people.
Oh, so we need to
And
move it
boring.
up. We need to move it up a level. So this script needs to come off here, and would need to go on the top level one instead. Can I make this the parent and then change this, put that there, put this here, put this here, change that to be, change node type to be a VBox container, and then change this to be a panel. This is a fucking headache and a half. Right, so that now maybe doesn't
Every
break.
mad scientist
No.
has to start somewhere.
Script inherits from
money to
native
buy the
type.
cool
Right,
stuff
okay,
we want.
fucking calm down. Panel. Right.
Every mad scientist.
Okay, so that's a start. Good. But then if I go on here now and I give this a style box flat, this is going to look trash, I think.
Every mad scientist has
No,
to
it
start.
doesn't. Why doesn't it look trash? But that's theme overrides. So if I then go into other item, that is not. Oh, no, it is. It does. So how
mad
is
scientist
that
has to
not
start
showing? Other item. Show me the 2D. So why then is your theme override not showing up? Because it should be. Your theme override should be showing up, and it is not. I don't understand.
Every mad scientist has
It's because it's maggots. Oh no. Oh no. It's all bust now. Right. Okay. So, UI item. Set that to 115 both directions. Does that fix it?
every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
Yes, it does, and it also breaks it. So yeah, that's now all completely goosed. In a whole new way. In a whole new way. Yep. That makes
Every
a
mad
lot of
scientist has
sense.
to start somewhere.
But it's somehow managed to retain. It's gone back to being other item. It's gone. That's now. Yeah, that's no good. So we want to change that to be donut. But that's now
Every mad
bust.
scientist has to start somewhere. We need money to buy the cool stuff we want to.
But I'm guessing. Yep. So that's not. It doesn't stay transparent. So what we could potentially do is then go into here and change that to be just a little bit lighter, and that should.
Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
That's kind of it, but also no. I guess maybe I could, and again this is getting super fragile now, but maybe what I could do. Oh, it doesn't have a. Oh, it does. 215. So maybe I can go into this and I can arbitrarily, even though I hate this idea, I can arbitrarily set that to be 215. But that's not. That doesn't make any sense.
Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
Oh no.
We need money to buy.
Why? Oh, but it's because the tab is shorter. The position inside the tab. Scroll container. Is it... Can I maybe
Every mad
try and scrape the height of this object? If I... Can I pull that out somehow? Tab contents. It's 215, but it's not. It shouldn't be 215. So it's because it's pulling it out of this, and you've got your 190. So that's still wrong. 189. I could do this. This is a bad way to do it. but it will work. Is it going to be a nice round number? That would be nice. Nope, it is not a nice round number. All right, so maybe that.
Every mad scientist
Nope.
has to start somewhere. We
Ah,
need money
but
to buy the cool stuff we want to make
maybe maybe I'm just gonna live with that. I'm just gonna live with that. I think I'm just gonna live with that. And so then what that means is I could give it that style or theme. Could I just? If I make that 180, what does that do? Does that mean that
Every
it?
mad scientist has to start.
No.
Every mad scientist has to.
Nope.
Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
All right,
need-
184. Okay, so I can trial and error it. If I had any viewers before, I don't now. Fucking. God. Fucking mess.
Every mad scientist.
Okay. So now I need to be able to arbitrarily and quickly apply that So let's see. Background color is $57, we'll call it. So if I turn that off, what is its default background with transparent bits? What color is this? But it's not, it isn't though. But it isn't though. Because you're not showing me what I'm expecting to. I seen the Cabin Factory on Steam. No.
Welcome to the Cabin Factory Corporation. Starting today, you will be one of our...
What's this? Okay. So it is difficult to know what the actual transparent color is. material. It's telling me fuck all about this. I don't understand how it's... Manage items. What does that do? Nothing. Well, something clearly, but not what I'm after. Can I maybe pull it out of the running engine? I go inside here and grab that. Can that tell me anything about the current theme? Default panel background color Echo. No, not change the default. What is the default? Fuck me. Panel container. Style box. Get. This does not seem like it. Panel. Style box. Get current item drawn. Get draw rect. Oh, good. So this is basically nobody's properly documented the UI. I'm guessing that there isn't this kind of like wishy-washy bullshit under the I'm guessing that Camera 3D, for example, I bet Camera 3D is fucking well documented. Oh, would you look at that? A fucking third-person shooter demo as a tutorial. No fucking demo for the style box, though. Pricks. No. Oh, here we go. But it's still not telling me what it fucking does or what it is. Oh, God. Create a pace movement with Godot and GD script. July logging battle system on top of it. Okay. What's the colours behind it though? Just tell me the fucking colours underneath. I just want to be able to set a transparent colour. I just want to be able to... I want the default. Just give me the fucking default, man. Panel container. So we got a style box. Abstract base class for drawing stylized. That's not what we're after. Right. What is a theme? I can give it a theme. And it's just a type of theme. Okay. So, theme. Tell me about a theme. Color type list. Can you show me the defaults of this theme, please? Default, font size, I just want the fucking background colour. I just want the goddamn background colour. Show me the fucking background colour. Style box. No, not that. I just want this colour. I'd want to be able to get this colour so that then I can set it back to this colour. Maybe actually, do you know what? Let's fucking do it programmatically. Because right now I can probably apply a style to it. Fuck's sake. You've made this so fucking difficult. It's right there. I can see the colour right now. It has a colour. Tell me what the colour is. Tell me what the fucking colour is. It's not complicated stuff. Do you have anything in? No, of course you fucking don't. Does this change something? Anything? Does any of this change? No, that's not even, that's a fucking colour picker bullshit thing. Right, so for a panel, what about a UI item? Fuck's sake. Maybe if I just add a theme and start arsing around. Can I add a colour? The fuck is this? Adding a colour, but I don't want to add colours. I want to change what's already there. Alright, fine. What the fuck? What? Panel. Show me a panel. Right, okay. So for panels, what am I looking at? What's the... Show me what styles it has right now. This is not complicated stuff. Right, so our UI item. How can we access shit about our panel? A theme. Right, so we're going to go into here. I'm going to find our UI item and on ready. What we're going to do is we're going to do this dot. Do we have access to that? That's theme dot get style box, maybe. Because what we can do is we can give it a style box flat. Theme dot has color. Print theme dot has color. We're just going to brute force our way around this. How does what? Is that not a boolean? Does that not return a boolean? It does have a boolean, you fucking prick. Oh, sorry. This fucking language, man. Oh, is that not enough either? What the fuck? What is wrong with that? On ready, too few arguments for has color. Oh, God, I need to give it something, do I? Name and theme type exists. What the fuck is any of this? Print theme. Do you know what? Fuck you. Print the theme. Print the fucking theme, you prick. Object null, so it doesn't have a theme. Print And what does a panel have? Style box. It has a style box. Oh, incredible. Print style. Get theme style box. What does that need? I just want to know what fucking colour the background is! I think that might be this colour. I think that's for the actual editor. Appreciate it though. GUI. Common. Fonts. Theme. No. So close. So close. Almost had it. And the thing is, because it's transparent, it's difficult to know exactly what transparency it had. Get style box normal. Haha. Ha ha ha. There we go. Right, so style, what's that? Get style box. Get theme style box. Normal. Dot.
Every mad scientist has to.
It's there. Oh, it's there. It's there. Dot BG color.
Every mad scientist has to.
You fucking beauty.
Funny.
Right. So, what does that color look like? So if I fucking, yeah, I wish I was doing that sort of shit, mate. No, I'm trying to hack out the fucking background color that Unity uses. Not Unity. Godot might as well be fucking Unity. How unuser friendly this is. Christ alive. Have a page with your fucking defaults written down somewhere. Maybe you don't want to change the defaults. Maybe you just want to fucking leave it as is. Christ. Alright, so if I come to my 2D bit and I change this and I say, well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to a new style box flat. Style box empty even. And I say, oh, whatever. No, style box empty. Apparently not that. So we will clear that. And we will style box texture. And that's going to get on a texture. Of course it is. Yeah. So then we're going to give a new style box flat, which appears to be what we're after. And we're going to give this values of... oh, shit. What's that going to go to? Raw. 0.6. That's not what we're after, is it? If I give that 1, then I give that 1 and that 1. Oh. It did not like that. It did not like that. It doesn't like that I'm... It doesn't like that I'm trying to find its secrets. It doesn't like that I'm poking through its secrets. I'm gonna fucking find it though. I'm coming for you, Godot. I'm fucking coming for you. You're gonna get it. Ah, I've got you now. That's a 1. Oh shit, except it's fucking... It shut down, didn't it? So I didn't get that right. Okay, no. Right. So we're writing this the fuck down because I'm not losing that value. Prick. So it's 1.365, 0.365, 1. Have that, you fucking prick. Okay, so then if we go into our little style, we'll give a flat bar, we're going to here, and we're going to give that 0. No, we're going to give that 1. And we're going to give this 0.365. We're going to give this 0.365. How are you about to tell me that that is even remotely a default colour? That's not a default colour. That's not even a little bit of default colour. Wait, what the fuck is that? Whose default colour is that? You're still trying to hide this shit from us, and I don't like it. I don't like that at all, Godot.
Every mad scientist has.
Not even slightly. Aha, but we've given it that colour. Does it pop out the same thing? It does. How is that the default? BG colour. Alright, we're going to go even more brute force. We're going to do bgcolor.r. And you're going to print that out.
Every mad scientist has to start somewhere.
1. Yeah, okay. G.
Every mad scientist has
Yeah.
to
Oh,
start somewhere.
but it's got some decimal points after it, but that's not really it, is it? B. It's going to be the same.
Every mad scientist
Yes,
has
it
to
is.
start
Point. What? How does that colour relate to anything? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's fucking salmon pink. It's not a nasty colour, but how? How is salmon even remotely related to what you just fucking gave me? I don't get it. Is there some other dial that I can be changing? No. Does the raw value make that much of... No, it doesn't. How are you gonna tell me that that's what? I don't understand. Can I get a hex code? Get theme Starbucks, right, you bastard. Get theme color. Get theme color. In a theme, what do we have? What values do we have? We can get a bunch of different colors. But what are the parameters? Constant. Default font. Is it just extensible? Is it basically just extensible and we can define it so many different colors? Godot. Default theme. What? So, can you tell me about the defaults, please? Alright, okay. Quickly select the theme type to edit. Select the picker tool from the toolbar and hover over the preview area. Highlighted control nodes display their class name or type variation if available. Yeah. Well, we got that. So, you're... Right, you piss off. You're fucking useless. I just... So you can piss off as well, because you're clearly worse than useless as well. How are you about to tell me that that's the colour? That's not the colour. So there's the default. Okay, so we've got our default. Got our text edit. Got our tree. Subtree. Whatever. Tab 1. Aha, so it's this colour. It's this colour here. If I pick this, can I type of control, tab bar, control, text edit. Alright, okay. So this is VBox controller in the background. So what we want here is to know what that colour is. So show me. Can you show me the theme stuff for this? Is it that it comes from some top level bullshit? No, because it should be right there, right? Color, CLR. Aha. We're getting somewhere. Maybe. Because this is for a color picker button. Okay. Getting there. There's nothing on that in particular. But maybe we can pull this out of it. Tree. So if we just say font, it's not font outline color. Line color. It's none of this. It's none of that stuff. Can we say margin container? Button. Is it the same as a button? If I pull this up,
Every mad scientist has to start
it
somewhere.
isn't. Ah,
We need
wait a
money to buy the
second.
cool stuff we want to make zombies out of. And that means making some boring things for boring people. We've had a boring request for some Z. I should start by combining 2 X's and 1 Y to make a Z. Then I can pop to the shops and get some more interesting ingredients.
Do you know, I think there's actually a much simpler way of doing this. A much simpler way of doing this. What we're going to do is we're going to give this an override of white. No, we're not going to use RGB. We're going to use, no, just, no. 255, 255, 255. But we're going to give it an override of nothing. So we're going to do that. So then when we start it up,
Every mad scientist
it
has
should
to
just
start somewhere.
sit there,
We
and
need
it
money
does.
to buy the cool stuff we want to make
It
zombies
does.
out of. And
So
that
then
means
what we're
making
gonna
some
do,
boring things for boring people.
Hopefully. So that's now just an item. So then we can just go into here and go bop 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 like so, and it makes another one. And what we're gonna do is then we're programmatically, and you know, maybe we're just gonna go straight into it. Maybe we're just gonna make this fucking work. How do we do theme overrides? Set theme override. Theme type variations. Add style box override. So we just want BG color, I think. So it's basically just that. So yeah, so I think we can probably just do get theme style box. So we can, so if we do that, so get theme style box. So we're gonna get style box, but it's I've said get style box normal. Okay, but I think that mustn't be get. Let's maybe get rid of all this. We just do override. So we can do add theme color override. Constant. Add theme style box override. And then do we do normal? Oh, wait a second. Oh God. I think I can actually do it, can't I? In here. I think I can do it in here. So let's add a new on a style box flat. No, it doesn't let us do it. I was thinking it might just nicely let us control in here what happens when we, but it doesn't. So we just want a new theme, and then what we want to do is on, just for this panel, I guess. Where's the panel? Can you show me this? Hover color. Background. I see that's maybe some of it. Button. Font color. See, it's all font. Icon focus color. Can I just modulate that? See, I don't think that's it really, is it? So icon focus color. But we don't want a button, we want a panel. Hover. What was it? Can I just copy that? Icon hover color. It's just 255. So can I just set that? Can I just copy this? Icon hover color. So if I do icon hover color, add, and then make that this. What does that do? Nothing, I'm guessing. Nope. It doesn't do shit, is what it doesn't do. But I think we're probably not a million miles away. Because basically all we want to do is give it an override just for the panel. And just say style box flat of that. And we're going to set it to be 50. We're going to set it to be 0. And then we're going to get a... I just want to change that value. So when we theme, so what do we have? Theme. Add theme So can we copy this actually? Because maybe we can do that. If it already has an override, it said that. That was one of the things it said, is if it already has a style box override. Previous answer of using add style box, but the style box already has an override. You can do get style box, name, string, theme type, blah, 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 blah. So I could do get style box normal, change the background color of the normal style box to red. 26, 26, 26, 153. In a bit, but where did you get that number from? Because I have a horrible feeling that you've swatched this color. Bring up that thing that shows tabs again. Is it this stuff? Over on the right, the rainbow colored icon. You have panel, focus, etc. there. So clear that. So effectively, you made one of these, right? Then we brought this up. Over on the right, the rainbow colored icon. There's nothing there. I'm not seeing it. And I right-clicked panel and copied it and pasted it. So I can line edit, color picker. I have a panel. Your type says tree. Panel. Copy. Style box flat. Paste. So that is it. That does look like it. 26, 26, 153. Good. So at the very least I can get back to it. But I think what I'm thinking of now is if I can store in here 255, 255, 255, and then set this to about 50. So it is effectively just a little bit lighter than it currently is. And then I set that down to 0. That's now whatever it has. So now it doesn't double dip on having items on top of each other, which is good. But then what I can do is highlight them. So when we mouse in, we want to get that. So I think we can do this by doing this thing. So if we can do get style box normal, I'm assuming normal. I don't think normal's necessarily going to do it, but you know, that might do it. So get style, what do we have? Get theme style box. And we want name. from the first matching theme in the tree if that theme has a style box with a specified name. Get theme color. So we just want specified name, theme type. So I just want this, the current get current items theme. Style box. Can I get the current style box? Add theme style box override. Creates a local override for a theme style box with a specified name. Local always takes it. What's the default style box? Hover. Can I just set the background color? BG cut. No, I can't. This dot. Let's just have a look at all the shit that I can put in here. Add theme icon. Add theme color override. String name, color name. That might be it. But that's not what I want. Set. What can I do with set? Because I basically just want to set the colour to be a little different. That's all we really want. That's a lot of crap. Colour. What can we have with colour? Get theme color. Get theme color. Theme type. So what am I called? What is this called? BG color, style box flat, just like theme property, the style box of this control. So panel, right? So panel, theme property panel. So if I change this to get theme color panel. Dot BG color. Is that right? BG underscore color equals color dot white. Get style box. What is it? Get theme style box. Panel. What does that do? So if we do that.
Every mad side.
Ah, there we go. Okay, right. So what we're saying. Okay. So we can't do set theme style box, blah, 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 blah. But what we can do, I think, is we can do... What we can probably do is on load, we can hold on to this color. So we can do bar default color equals get theme style box panel BG color. And then what we can do, so does that work for a start? I feel like it might
Every
not.
med site is tested.
So let's, okay, so that's good. Then let's now print out default color.
Every med site is tested to start somewhere.
1110.
Money to buy the cool stuff.
That doesn't seem right. I think that that's fucked up a little bit. So we're going to do default color equals get theme style box panel. And is that going to change the value? Well, it changes it to something else. Okay. .bg color. Sorry.
Every med site
Apologolies.
is tested to start somewhere.
Interesting. Because it's remembered the theme override. Aha. It already knows about it. So could I do A equals 1? No, can I do that? And just not bother doing that? Not even bother doing this? Can I set those values individually?
Every med site.
I think I can. So I think what we can potentially do is then we can give this a export. Yep, an export of var highlight strength. It's going to be a float. And we're going to set it equal to 0.1 to start with, at which point we may as well just not bother with that and just do that. So then what we're going to do is instead of that, we will do on mouse entered. Yep, add some selection polish. That's exactly what we want. So on mouse entered, highlight. So we want to do that. Get. Oh shit! I deleted that theme, didn't I? That function. Oh well. Get. So we want to go style box. Get theme style box for panel. And then we want to do bg color.a equals highlight strength. And then we want to do a similar thing on mouse exit. We haven't done anything yet, so we want to do on mouse entered connect to on mouse entered. Yep. And then we're going to do the same thing for on mouse exited, which is going to be hopefully same deal. Get theme style box panel bg color dot a equals 0.0.
Every med site is tested to start somewhere. We need money to buy the cool stuff we want to make zombies.
That was so much more work than it should have been.
Boring people. Boring Z.
There is definitely somewhere a way to do that without that. There will be somewhere, probably in the theme stuff, a way to just say, when you mouse over this thing, do a thing. And I'll tell you for why. Because we already fucking do it on the button.
Money to buy the
but I have done it programmatically, and you know, I've done it programmatically. So, for God's sake, that was awful. Right, so that was wrong. So, highlight on mouse over for the UI item. How is it that every other feature in the game, and I mean, it's like, I could have released it without that. But how is it that every other thing in the game thus far has been not like easy, but not that hard to do? And then out of nowhere, mousing over something and making it a slightly different colour is apparently just no, absolutely not. Does it have some... Do buttons have that? Like, do buttons have the same crap attached to it? I don't think they do. You know? I don't think they do. I mean, they will do under the hood, you know? They'll have something to make it do that, but Christ. What is it in there? So we do a theme. And we do flat button. What's a flat button? Oh, we don't like flat button. Don't like that at all. But we could see, oh yeah, oh, here we go. Aha. That's interesting. The panel's not supposed to have this. It's all starting to make sense now. So what we're saying is, buttons have all of this stuff by default, but panels don't. Because if we go back now, let's undo our changes there. So that's our dialogue container. If I click on this button, I get all of that shit that I can play with. And I'm guessing if I go into a theme and now I pick the button, if I have a look at the button, I have all of this shit that I can play with. All of this stuff that I can change. Look at all those colours. Font hover, font focus, icon normal, icon focus. I change all of that shit. All of that is available to me to change. And I'm guessing that if I just magically, just for kicks, I just change this icon focus. What is it? Icon hover. And I change that to be like, you know, middling red kind of thing. I'm going to take a wild guess that when I launch this... Oh no, not quite.
We need money to buy the cool stuff.
Do I want icon hover? Is it that one? But I'm going to take a guess that...
Every mad scientist has to
Oh no,
start
maybe not.
somewhere.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no, but that's at the top level, isn't it? Yeah. So if I specifically come out of that, because that's dialogue. Just oh wait, no, it isn't. No, because that's inheriting from that specific one. So I think main scene wouldn't nicely get. So if we make these children editable, then we go into here, and then we say in here, icons. Was it styles? Hover, on hover, theme overrides. But you see what I mean? I think some of this stuff... Yeah, so it's basically saying that I get all of these different states by default for a button. And what I have done, and maybe this is a learning opportunity for later, is that because these UI items don't show up as something that you can click on, the only thing that I get in my theme override, I don't even get all of that shit. I get nothing. There is no variation, no nothing. Whereas in here, If I go into theme overrides, I've got all these different properties, but for the panel, I've got nothing. I had to specifically add this thing in to be able to do it. So I think what I have learned there about Godot is that's what I'm thinking now. If I change this fucking to be a button, if I change this to be a button, I have a horrible feeling that this is just going to magically... Let's not go too wild, but I think in theory, if I change this to be a button, it might bust it. Oh no, well, it's not immediately bust it. So we'll maybe save that for now, and then we'll start this up.
Every mad scientist has
Oh, I see.
somewhere. We
But
need money to buy the cool stuff we want to make
Button.
zombies out of. And that... Every mad scientist has a boring request for some Z. I should start by combining 2 X's and 1 Y to make a Z. Then I can pop to the shops and get some interesting ingredients.
how long have I spent putting that together? Oh no! And I mean, it's bust now. It's bust, but I can pretty quickly fix that, I think. Oh God! Oh no! No! So we're going to disconnect these. Get rid of them. Because I don't think we need them. Get rid of highlight strength. But, I'll tell you what. I'm pretty darn impressed. So pressed. We'll connect this to pressed. On pressed. And then we're just going to grab all of this. Put that in there. If event, oops. Oh, so I can get rid of all of this because it's literally just if I've just been pressed. Everything gets so much easier. Input GUI event, blah 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 blah, all this stuff. Oh, but that's interesting. So I think now that should just
Every
work.
mad scientist has to start.
Yep. And then they've got like a little. That's probably a good thing, really. They've got a little scooch between them. We can kill that, and then we go to the donut. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, it's because it's the wrong bloody recipe. Don't even know how to play my own game. And there's only 2 levels. Don't I mean depressed? What do I mean depressed about? Sorry, I'm a little bit out of sorts. Honestly, I think that that's quite an interesting little turn up because it has... I have done something a way harder way, a way that the engine didn't want me to do it. In that they didn't want you clicking on panels, but I made it. I was impressed, then trailed off. Yeah, well, yes. I think I'm impressed at myself that I managed to get that thing working in a way the engine didn't want me to get it working. They're basically saying for clickable items, for something you want the player to be touching, use a button. And now I kind of feel silly for not thinking, oh, well, I'll just style a button. Button doesn't have to look like a button. It's basically just we're saying button and we think, okay. But what we really mean is just an interactive element on the page that accepts one mouse click and then something happens as a result of it. That's what we mean by a button. The fact that I can put a picture or whatever else inside it, I think I need to be a little bit more trusting of Godot, because I've spent a little while there ranting about how shit it is, or how bad the docs are. But I think maybe the lesson that I have learned here is, if the docs are not telling you how to do something the way that you're doing it, that probably means you're doing it wrong. Because realistically there, I didn't have to do any of that stuff. I was fighting against the engine. I managed to get it to pay attention to an input event on a panel, which is decent, you know, that's not bad. But also, because that's not how we want it to work.
We need money.
See now, I think, see there, look at that. Automatically, we don't need that handle input noise anymore, because now it understands, because it is designed to work that way. It knows that if I somehow manage to click through this, I think there's like 1 pixel in the top corner there where I might be able to get, oh no, I can't, because yeah, I would have to. Yes. So what I'm saying is, I've managed to make the engine do something it didn't really want to do. Not necessarily didn't want to do, just a stupid way of doing it. So in a way, I'm impressed at myself that I managed to make the engine do something stupid, even though it crashed a couple of times while I was trying to get it to do it. But it is, yeah, the larger lesson is, if something seems like it's way more difficult than it should be, that's probably because you're doing things the wrong way. So, what have we learned there? Highlight on mouse over, that works fine. We're not bothering with the highlight items, because I don't think we need to highlight the items. We probably do need to highlight on mouse over in terms of the stations that we use. I think that's going to be much easier, because any movement that the station has, say like a centrifuge or something, I'm going to do that through animation. That's not going to be something that a shader is going to be doing, which is good. So I think I don't think we really need that. But we've got our flavor text. We've got our highlight on mouse over for the UI items by ever so slightly adjusting the UI items to work the proper way. Honestly, that was kind of a dreadful stream. A truly abysmal stream. But they can't all be winners. They can't all be winners. And I managed to get it to work. And I didn't get discouraged. I just got grumpy and irritable and generally a little bit miserable. But it's done. Works. Well, that's it. The last one was really good with the maggots. And the last one, you know, not that I'm like circling the idea of maybe being able to do affiliate. I was going to break out the fucking accordion and everything. But no, because that's not the way that this stream has gone. I didn't get to a point where I was like, ooh, maybe this could do something a little bit different. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to hit a wall and it's going to be tough. Exactly. And yeah, but what I think the thing is that I last time, and I said this before I got on stream as well, it kind of feels like I'm almost at the point where I'm maybe hitting affiliate, but I'm not really. And I think it's a little bit gauche to talk about it on stream, but all the same, I'm going to. I'm at 42, 41 followers, low 40s followers. 50 is where you get affiliate, and you can add all the actions and the gifs and the, you know, you can add all the other shite on the top of it. And I'm not very good at that already, but yeah. And I think that's the thing, is I'm going to focus on the game regardless, but it is nice, I will say, to sort of think, oh, well, 5.3 average viewers on the last stream. That was nice. That was pretty cool. So then I have a slightly bad stream after that. Like, you think, did I do something different? And I think it is just luck of the fucking draw sometimes. And maybe it is that I had a good stream last time and I did some different stuff. But I don't know. It's maybe the struggle, maybe the thing I need to think about is how do I make these streams interesting? How do I make it interesting when I'm failing? And I don't know how to do that. Maybe the trick is to take a gaming break midstream as well. Like if I'm not feeling it, just for 15-20 minutes, just take a second and then maybe stream a little bit more. But be here all the earlier the next day. Maybe focus on Blender next stream, get some interesting things made. Well, what do we have? What have we got done? So it is basically, so flavor, text and stories. We've got a way where it is very easily, and that was super quick. You saw how quick that was. It'll now, when it starts a level, it'll play a little bit of flavor text and it will, basically it'll play it as soon as it loads. And we've got this little highlight on mouse over. So we used that freely available shader from goodolshaders.com, which is going to let us do a mouse, like a nice mouse over effect for the things. I suppose I could do that now, but basically I can do an on mouse over, apply the shader, on mouse off, unapply shader, you know. How we make it so that it it figures out when it's not being moused over. That might be a little bit fiddly, but we can probably, some people play this during stream. Words on stream, words on stream, words on stream. was.gg. Gamify your live stream by solving anagrams with your audience. Yeah, that might be fun, you know? Do you know what? We've got 2 minutes. Let's try it. But oh, fucking what? Alright, yeah, I'll probably have to figure out how this works. Because I was thinking this was the button to play the fucking game, but no, apparently not. Oh, Gothic phone on stream. Oh, I don't know if you've ever played Gothic phone before. Fucking love Gothic phone. That could be good. Let's bring that up at the. You'll have played Gothic phone. It's fucking great, Gothic phone. It's basically, there's like a prompt at the start, and the first person has to draw the prompt, and then the next person has to guess in text what the prompt was, and then the next person has to draw from the first guess, and then the next person has to guess from the second drawing, and then they have to guess from the third, the second, and blah blah blah. And it's basically like just the idea of like iterations to. It's super fun. I'm gonna go get it. If you don't, oh no, I was gonna say I'll go get it, but it's my brother's game. I got it from my brother. It's a game called Telestrations, is the board game version of it, and it's super fun. But yeah, Gothic phone is fucking fantastic. Such a good game. But yeah, one of those, definitely we'll have to do that next time. I would very much like that, because if it's anything like this time, fuck me. Oh. Game 3, give 3D node with position and blah 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 blah. Well, we did that. We've done that. Clear from all stations button. We'll put that in the recycling bin. Add space maggots. I don't know if Georgie was on today. I didn't see him. But or Melisomnia. But you know, like I say, not all the streams can be winners, but that's all right. So guess I'll call it there. 10 o'clock. At least it's a small win. It's a small win, but at least it's a win. You know, we've got this little dialogue bit that we can have at the start of the game. I don't need an alcoholic beverage because I won't stop at 1. I will have 2 or 3, and it's a work night. But there we go. I might get rid of this little. I might put a little margin container around it just to make it a little nicer looking, you know, but So we've still got what we had before. Do a nut. There we go. Right. Thank you for watching. The maggot does look really cool. The maggot looks pretty good. That might be the best thing about this game. It'll be like, oh yeah, it's fucking... I think I will end up just being the fucking maggot guy. Maybe I should zoom into the texture, like find the point for like the tiny little bit and just do a tiny little smiley face if you zoom in and look at it. But that's probably too much work, especially for a maggot. But yeah, catch you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Until Wednesday.